Hi, it is the Human Operating System time. So today is May 2019. I like to share with you something happened recently in the traditional Chinese martial arts. Now, before I share that, I like to make a clarifications like usual. The notion, the agenda of my channels and my books is to present what is found in the traditional Chinese martial art culture of China. It is not for putting down any style, any lineage, or any grandmaster. And also it is not to promote any style, any lineage, or any grandmaster. So it is like the formal university research, and we present what is the finding. So if anybody do not like this perspective, please do not watch my videos or read my books, because it is a different perspective and different people is free to choose their perspective. And so this way there's no quarrel there, okay? This is very important. So for now on, and whatever my videos and books, do not read it, do not touch it, or my article, do not read it, do not touch it if you do not agree with my perspective or do not like my perspective. No, there's no point to get into fight or anything, because this is a democratic world. Everybody entitled to their perspective. Now, today I like to share with you all on the topic of contribute to solutions instead of contribute to defend for defense sake or shooting the messenger. Okay. So what happened is, for a week already, every morning I got wake up by my friends in Asia, okay, in China, in Taiwan, all different places, and they send me the article like this, okay, like this one is xiaodong. Please do not trace or dodge the traditional Chinese martial art grandmaster anymore. And here, as we know that a few days ago, Xiaodong defeat Li Gang. And then the article is going into the traditional Chinese martial art, in this case, the Wing Chun master Li Gang and so forth, and talk about Wing Chun and Xiaodong and so forth. And then days later, after I received this type of article, there's another article coming up recently, okay, which is because the people start to quarrel, okay, and then in the web, you attack me, I attack you, and so this person who wrote this get into Chinese history, find out different stuff on all the different lineages. This one is like the Taiji, and then Huo Yanjia, all kinds of stuff. And it is have a kinds of what you call it, a debate there, and pulling up data to support their point of traditional Chinese martial art and so forth. Okay, so it is really a mess now. Okay, with the two party, one is defending defending the traditional Chinese martial art. Another is attacking all kinds of stuff. Okay. Now, if you look into it clearly, critically, people who fight there and in the internet and so forth really doesn't really understand what is a traditional Chinese martial art. Just people just take up different type of data attacking the traditional Chinese martial art, because you can always find all kinds of data for that. Okay. And so it is a defense and attack and so forth. And every morning I got wake up for past 1 week already. And so I look at it and say, well, let's look into the reality of what is traditional Chinese martial art, instead of you say, I say, my grandmaster say, your MMA coach say, and all kinds of stuff, okay? Or you think, I think, or just defend for defense sake, and then you just trash everything. And the consequence of this type of stuff, you look into history, at the end, it's going to confuse people. And at the end, nobody knows what is traditional Chinese martial art anymore. Who will win? Traditional Chinese martial art will lose. That's for sure. So that's why a few days ago, I brought out the General Qi Guang's writing in the 1560s, because that is the core of the traditional Chinese martial art after 1560. In the history, nobody surpassed him. Okay, because this guy using this to defeat the Japanese pirates and reform the traditional Chinese martial arts, and thereon, this is the thing, the core, the soul of the traditional Chinese martial art, which is influenced Korea, influenced Okinawa. Okay, and so as we know, the three keys on momentum, on multiple momentum, like today's MMAs, or comprehensive martial arts, we know this is what it is. And if we go into the first key, it says that clearly, okay? One need to study, keep study, broaden one's study, and one need to be able to calculate, analyze, and understand, and calculate, make calculations. That is how to win. You keeping broaden your study, and this is meaning that the martial art is keeping growing. There's nothing stop there, or what is the ultimate. There's no ultimate. One practically need to continue to study, and so that one be able to analyze, to make use of things. That's the way how to win. That's what General Qi Guang said 450 years ago on traditional Chinese martial arts. And then also in the third key here, it said that once you get the art, you test it. But it is not to there promoting who is the best fighter, who win, and all those kind of stuff. The key is to think, why is it win? Why is it doesn't work? And then one has to continue to testing. So this is, if you read this thing, what General Qi Guang said in 400 years ago, it is practically saying that it's like the technology today. Okay, it is keeping growing, evolving. One need to keep updating, studying, testing to improve it. There's no end to it. So this is the core of the traditional Chinese martial art. But you look at all those debate out there, it doesn't touch the point of the bottom line is momentum play, unstable momentum play, keeping changing momentum play. That's why the Chinese say it's like water, keeping changing. There's no fix there. And keeping the art or the martial art is keeping evolving. And one need to keep learning, expanding, and testing. That's what it is. This one, if you use this two key, this the second, the first key and the third key, you put it in the Silicon Valley. You tell it to the engineer. That's what they do every day. They look at a technology, the competitor get a better, they study it, and then they analyze it, and then they improve it, they test it, and then they come up with a new product. And 6 months later, there's another competitor will come up with another product doing these steps. So there's traditional Chinese martial arts. It applied 450 years ago, it applied today, okay? But if we don't get into here and keeping argue and debate on that thing and keeping dig out everybody's dirty laundry, well, it's going to be look really bad for everybody, okay? And who lose? Traditional Chinese martial art lose, because now it is distorting the key of traditional Chinese martial art already. Now, if you look at Bruce Lee later in the May 25th, 1966. Okay, this is May 1966, so it's about more than 40 years ago. You look at him. He's addressing solutions to what he think he can improve Wing Chun. Okay, this is the writing of Bruce Lee. Jun Fan is yet several steps ahead of Wing Chun system, where Wing Chun ends, Jun Fan starts. Well, this is not put down Wing Chun. Bruce is a practitioner of Wing Chun. Now he have a solution to solve what he think is a problem he face. So that get back again to General Chi Chi Guang tell you that, oh, you need to study, you need to keep evolve, and then only you can analyze and then create new things from analyzation and like an engineering design or technology design, and keeping testing it, improving, you will win. Okay, so Bruce is doing exactly that. Now, that is traditional Chinese martial arts. So what is the problem with the traditional Chinese martial arts? What is the problem of all this thing? Oh, this is the Wing Chun lose, and then you get this, all kinds of pick up the Tai Chi issue, and even Huo Yanjia, okay, the founder of the Jingwu. So what is the point? All this, if you look into in terms of in reference to the traditional Chinese martial arts, it is missing the point. General Chi Chi Guang said that it is a momentum play, momentum exchange. General Chi Chi Guang said there's no end to this. This is like today's technology. Okay, my analogy is continue to expand. One need to continue to learn. There's no such thing as ultimate. That's what in General Chi Chi Guang's word. And one need to keep testing it, improve it, and note all the cause, effect, the conditions, and everything. And Bruce Lee is following that. So as I bring up this, contribute to solution. Instead of contribute to defend for defense sake or shooting the messenger, well, if you don't like what I do, you can shoot me too, okay? But look at this. What is this? Okay, are we contribute to solutions, or we contribute to defend for defense sake, or shooting the messenger, or keeping make up all kinds of mysterious power or all kinds of stuff, while we miss the bottom line of traditional Chinese martial arts, and missing what General Qi Ji Guang said here, which is proven for 450 years. This is what it is, the rule of the game. It is a disaster. So this is to share with you today. And think about it. You don't have to say I'm right, but based on data, I present this to you. Okay. The bottom line is contribute to solution. It's not contribute to defend for defense sake. I'm the grandmaster. You're trusting my grandmaster. You put down my grandmaster. So I want to attack you. I want to assault you. All kinds of stuff. Or because you say something which is I don't like to hear. I'm shooting the message. I'm shooting you. Well, look at the reality. So are we asking the questions? Are we following the writing or the idea of General Qi Ji Guang, which is there for 450 years, where the ancestor of traditional Chinese martial art follow? Or are we doing something else already? So this is to share with you today.